leave. Soon. When I thought of loyalty, I thought of Uthid. He can't have just been faking it, can he?
I think these disappearances are a blessing. It's the
Sammy boy.
Faithful out of misery.
Sammy, you're pulling down my shirt.
Knows what he's doing, bringing in these outlaws.
Sammy doesn't care. Sammy doesn't care. You just crazy kitty.
Have been acting. The usurpers are the least of our worries.
Yeah. You don't care, do you, Sammy boy? Yeah. I know, Sammy. Oh, scratch your butt. Go on, Sammy. Sammy, no. Sammy.
Can we really trust savages to show loyalty to our cause, even if they are getting paid?
Oh, Sammy.
Brighter days are coming, friend.
Oh, Lord. Sammy.
Ceasefire? The apostates started a war. Now they want us to sit in our hands?
The man who fixes my shoes has apparently fled Sunfall. But then, why would he leave his tools behind?
With Uthid gone, Sunfall feels even less safe. Is this ceasefire gonna put more food on our tables? I very much doubt it.
I know I shouldn't say this. Remember your place, stranger.
Oh, sorry.
My uncle passed away in the night. But just yesterday, he seemed well enough.
What's stopping the Outlanders from taking their payment and betraying us? Whenever someone says the word ceasefire, I hear delaying the inevitable.
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least Carja don't have to be involved with it.
It's a short drop from there. The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
So as you can see in the upper left-hand corner, I have all my Healy items. I have all of my this.
I say you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride. I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello?
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. But by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Are you excited, Bree, to find out more about Project Zero Dawn?
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
I'm making sure to do a thorough exploration.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Interesting.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Not coming back from me.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
That is accurate, yes. So these
It just stopped when I tried to loot, because to stop it and to loot are the same button.
That is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them? Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to... Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Angry Panda.
Please! You...
Want to discuss? Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
You previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but
Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
I'm glad he knows he's fucked up.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
ZD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Yep, so all the machines that we've been seeing all throughout this entire world were created by Gaia as part of her, like, rebuilding the Earth. So each one of those machines that were once, they talked about really early in the game, that they were all docile. They did not attack people. And that makes much more sense now, doesn't it? Where it was never Gaia's intent to attack people. The whole reason for the robots to be created to begin with was that they all helped take care of the Earth in some way. Like you saw the crocodile ones, the Snapmaws, they help filter the polluted water. The giant birds in the sky help with the air quality. Every single one of them has a different design and purpose for either terraforming or helping life be sustainable on Earth. But we don't quite yet know what the point of Hades was and why Hades has infected some of the robots and made them hostile. Like even the most docile ones, like chargers, the ones that look like horses, that get spooked easily and run away, that you see in the very beginning of the game. For some reason now they are, even those ones are hostile. But yeah, that's the base. That's what Project Zero Dawn was. They knew humanity and all life on Earth was going to die. There was absolutely bumfuck nothing that they could fucking do about it, and they knew it. And Elizabeth Sobek designed Gaia, like she just said, for what comes after, so that humanity will return to Earth, just nowhere near their lifetime. And for some reason, Aloy is like her. Basically, she was created to save the world, yeah. So now we delve deeper into the secrets of Horizon Zero Dawn.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought I'd that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not.
You hear that?
See to make sure I behave this time.
They had all these other underground things so that they could live here and just
I'll tell you.
die of old age.
Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
He was in denial.
Intruder! Get her!
Looks like we're introduced.
Don't die now.
Rude.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Gosh, all these guns.
This might even the odds.
Oops. Down there. But I want to go peep over here and see what this is.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is.
Here we go.
Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too. Just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Everything's in reverse, so this is down. Right, up. Left, down. Left. Is that not it? Oh wait, that one's probably for this one. Duh. Alright, so left, down, left. So left, down, left, or wait, right, duh. And then up left. I don't understand. Everything's in reverse, right? So it'd be left, left, down, left, up, or right, down, right. This one's supposed to be left. Is that not right? Be right, down, right, up, left. Maybe it goes from the bottom up. So this one is supposed to be left. And this one's supposed to be up. And then right, down, right. I don't understand. This is missing one. I bet I need that before I can continue.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I know I'm backtracking, but I'm trying to find that...
Look, let's cut the mystery.
Piece.
You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Oh.
I think there is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped. Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
I can't seem to find the thing that I need. Completely pointless room. Completely pointless room. 10 out of 10. What if I jump down there? Is there a way to get back up? I bet there is, I just don't see it currently. It looks like I would go down a couple floors, and I'm not about that life. Restore power to the door. So maybe this one has to go backwards on this one. Let me listen to this again.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
Okay, so this one I got to open up and powers this door, so I'm assuming it's going to have the part I need for the one that's backwards.
Found one. Looks intact.
Okay, so I noticed that this is upside down, but this one was not. So I was able to get this open, which put me through that door, and I got the piece I needed to fix this.
That should do the trick.
And so if I was to flip this upside down, it would be down, left, down, left, up, right, down, up, right, down.
That did it. Door should.
Ta-da!
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
shards.
I'm glad we could have this talk. Oh, there's another one? Oh, there's a lot more.
Look out! It's hurt!
Ooh, baby!
Get back in there and fight!
I got stuck. Sadness.
Viper.
Come on, come line up. Round number 2.
Move along now.
Someone's out there killing us. Look!
Let's just hope. I failed. I can't see him up there.
Farewell! Go around! Where did she go?
I don't know. Where did she go? Big mystery. One that may never have the answer to.
Alert. Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operating. Stairwells have collapsed.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Woo, baby!
Shadow will reach you out!
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
I'll find Gaia. Calm down. I have to loot. It's a necessary. It's just necessary. I thought there was more Healy items. There's those guys upstairs, but fuck it. I don't care that much. What be this? Looky here. It only looks completely dangerous. You know?
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself. I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
It teases me.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Interesting. Oh, son of a bitch.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
The girl! Down, but we're not out!
Come on. That's it. One by one. Thank you. What? Oops. Oh, you're on the other side of the wall. No wonder.
That's the last of them. Alone once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Oops. The Deathbringer gun? Damn. Calm down, fam. It's not that serious, bro.
Keep that for later.
Why are you stuck? Just making sure I do a thorough search, like always. Actually, does this have anything on it? It does not. I wanted to go up here too.
Dr. Sobek, Please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
There's so many people that we're discovering while in this cauldron that played a hand in literally destroying the planet and like had no clue they were doing this kind of stuff.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Okay, so this is where we're going to learn what Hades' purpose originally was. So, I'm excited.
The ultimate killer app. Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia, 200 years from now, and this new biosphere you're growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Boom. Hades.
Looks Looks like the only way onwards.
What are your thoughts on that, Bree? Knowing that was Hades' original purpose was to take the entire biosphere back down to zero. I mean, it makes sense. In a way.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Raleigh Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances. But, as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Forget about traveling light. Cradle facilities. Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Alright, you be right back, and I will be here. While you do that, I'm going to go pee. Alright, I'm back. Why do you fucking feel slightly dizzy? What the fuck? It's not allowed. Tim can scold you for that.
But would benefit from antilopenate morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability. You're a quick study, Gaia. Dr. Sobek. As I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event. Oh? And your assessment? Gaia? Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence. And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning? No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Don't tell Tim. Oh yeah?
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Knew that at this moment in the recordings, life outside is so inhabitable you have to have a special suit to even go outside.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is, give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
So Gaia might potentially has a kill switch.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Damn it, anything.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child. My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No. I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Carja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then cleanse Cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
This bitch went to my homeland.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus, such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
He just broke my fucking focus.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Carja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago,
Oh my god. Do you remember when I tried to fight one of those?
the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Maybe I could use its strength against it.
Yeah, and
That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. Gotta get out of the way.
yeah, baby. This bitch going down now.
Hey! Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with his lift attacks. That canister on its belly. Looks important. Freeze canister on its hips. Cryo arrows should set it off.
What? It died?
Silence! Shadows, kill her!
I just took out a behemoth. You think I'm scared of these?
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
Hell yeah.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time, then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn.
Oh, do you remember that? Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy loves his little big man.
Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right. Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans. Though, of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Really, Aloy? It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
Helis recognized you back. You told...
So the...
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
So much happened, so little time. But I do want to go back to the Sun Ring, because I do want to see if it will allow me to loot the behemoth that I killed. That would be nice. Oh yeah, that's right. My disguise. Shadow Karja. Really? This flimsy outfit's gonna... Can I climb up this? Is the behemoth even in there? I didn't see it. I didn't see anything either. And what's hot? Her Shadow Karja armor? I mean... It's cool. I could add a modification to it. Resistance of melee attacks. Why am I not? There we go. So instead of running, I'm not going to be a complete lunatic. Should look at this stuff. Nope. I'm not going to fast travel not allowed for this location right now. Oh, that's right. That's right, that's right. Not even there? Damn. It won't even let me fast travel to the village itself.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
What the?
Watchtower's burning.
What the fuck?
The sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Damn.
Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Shit. A Deathbringer right there. I'm probably gonna take it out. I want its parts, to be totally honest with you. But I have to get that Corruptor. There's no way I can take out a Deathbringer with a Corruptor up my ass. Fucking missed.
Here we go again.
Oh my god, all those machines over there.
That's right. No one
Wait,
here.
no. They're not machines. They're people. Over there's the Deathbringer. I don't know if I'll be able to kill the Deathbringer.
The embrace. It's devastated. For years, this is my entire world. It can be destroyed in a... I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Got it. Look at all these sexy coils. Give me that shit. I don't have the room for it. What are you talking about? I 100% want those. got purple coils. Give them to me. Thank you. All will fear me. I took down your Deathbringer. Sluts.
No space.
I care not for you, corrupted watcher. You mean nothing to me. I will kill you, though, if you think you can, like, cross my path. Don't tempt me, because I'll do it.
You'll do.
Taking fire over here.
How'd I miss twice?
You're finished.
I missed way more than I needed to. It's upsetting. What sees me? Oh. Cultist idiots. There's a bunch of elite over there. Oh my god. I don't feel like wasting resources on you.
Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
What?
I think.
I didn't mean to push that button. What?
No.
Why is it freaking out?
dead too if you don't fight!
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Close!
Should have brought a cart.
My phone's blowing up. You hear that? What do you think that could be?
Need them soon enough.
Let's see what's going on with my phone. Oh wow. Yeah, she texted back. Alright, Bree. Are you wanting to continue? Because he's getting to... There's a big fight coming up here. Do you want to watch, or do you want to hang out with Tim? Alright. Tim sucks. You're not wrong.
I'll find a use for you.
Could be something here.
Oh wait, no. I want to use these arrows. Can I get out of here?
More Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
A corrupted Thunderjaw.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
It's level 36. And you can bet your sweet ass I'm gonna take it down.
Graves, Nora. You'll be buried in there.
Graves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
Varl and Sona, they're still alive.
The corruption will not take hold!
Finish them!
Cancel the search. I got him.
Hey, here, baby. I'll take it down. Thank you.
Get ready for that shadow.
Fuck you.
Aloy did this. We owe you help.
Yeah. I completely overkilled that one guy. Shot him with the disc launcher. I don't care. So apparently,
So many have already
this rock
perished. Goddess,
has a
remember
flower
them.
in it. These are sticks. I don't want sticks. Why is there just a bunch of sticks around? There's no Healy items. It's not my fault he's a jackass.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another Metal Devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the Proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad.
We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decision saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
We are about to use the information that we just gathered to open up the door that we saw in the beginning of the game and find out what had been hiding behind it all along.
She cleans
Are
up
you
well.
Are you excited, Bree? You excited to see what's behind the door? Really? Oh, this fuck. Oh.
You.
Want to fight?
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
You want to fight, bitch? I ain't scared of your ass. How do you still hate me? Like, seriously. Okay, sorry.
I beg you to forget the harsh words I said to my sister yesterday.
Aloy, you've come. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
I don't know what kind of reaction I should give to her. I kind of just wish I could just tell her to shut the fuck up. Like, you're not stopping me, you know? Just ignore them.
I fought my way past an army while you cowered in this cave. You really think you can stop me?
Aloy, that is not necessary.
What would you know about what's necessary? About what it took for me to be standing here, now, on this threshold? This was my birthright. You don't get to take it from me a second time.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Aletheia, Cradle 9, Route 1.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna cancel the stream now. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you, I don't know. Bye.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Locked door near the beginning. Nothing's coming up on my focus. There is. What's this? Is this a robot? It is.
Multi-servitor tasking. What is this?
I've never seen anything like it.
Advanced design. Huh. Oh, breathe. See, I already know what happens. Look at these.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Did I just go to circle? I did.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Oh, which one is this? Chamber. This was where she was born, apparently. 8 or B1001. Birthing logged. Tasking complete. Standby. It's crazy. Artificial wombs. They had to create these giant machines for what women just can do naturally. Kind of fascinating. Look at the pictures on the walls. What is this? Looks like children's drawings. They all look sad. This looks like the machine that was in the front room. Hmm. Nursery. Tasking complete.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
So I find this room right here to be the most unbelievable part. How can everything look like this and be destroyed, but this stayed colorful, vibrant, and clean? That I don't believe. Out of everything that we've seen through this whole game, this room being clean and vibrant is the least believable. To me, anyway. There's a door over there. Just don't question it. But look at everything else. Look at this. This decay. But down there, it's fine. And in specifically these two rooms, it's fine. That makes sense.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time.
Oh, Lordy. They were unhappy to say the least. Goodness.
So this is where they lived? It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Too long. Hey, you survived. Right? You can be up for an hour and go right to bed. Basically, then I'll give you an hour before work.
I wasn't supposed to go in until 8:30, but then they're pretty sure one of my coworkers is going to be calling in. So their solution is to have me come in earlier to do both jobs.
Oh,
I'm
so
effectively running the front and doing deli frozen, which consists of down stacking pallets that are like yay high in the cooler and in the freezer, and filling all of the deli equipment displays in their store, as well as running the front, which means filling bread, making people break lunches, etc. So I can do the job at work tomorrow.
that's shit.
Get up an hour and a half.
I'm not a huge sweet person, but I had a craving for salted caramel. So there's salted caramel gelato if you want some of it in the freezer. And Bree says hi and that I need to smack your ass and tell you to go to sleep. I don't think she cares. Yours, apparently. I don't know. She just says, hi, Selena. Smack that ass and tell her to go to sleep. She giggled. But look at this. So far, all of the systems have been completed. But this one, called Kindergarten, had multiple system failures. Nutrient stores depleted. They had no food? Is that what it was?
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I feel like that would be extremely irritating to live with.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore. But there's food out there? We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Maybe that's where the Nora got the term braves. Because braves venture outside, like, the village and stuff. So they had to be brave to leave this facility.
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole life. Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
Oh,
first day of
just
school.
replaying the same
There's
message.
so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
I'll go upstairs eventually, but you never go the right way the first time. Is this just gonna show me the same message?
Hello, child.
Yep.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Oh wait, did I go the wrong way? Is this the way I came? It is.
Grade 1 control accessed. Priority message for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
You excited? To learn a great deal? Oh my gosh, these are operation logs. Goodness. Gotta do a little
Identiscan malfunction. Present credentials.
Oh, living sorry.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Boom. How does that make you feel?
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the Bitter Climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Gaia literally killed herself to try and stop Hades, knowing that even that wouldn't be a full, wouldn't be a complete solution.
Function rectified. Eleuthia 9. Grade 1 access unsealed.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, that's the door in the beginning. Okay.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Aloy.
The Anointed has showed us the Goddess's mercy. But now she will show those murderers the Goddess's justice.
They slaughter. We may never know what she saw in the mountain. I don't think we're ready.
The part gave you shivers, Bree. When she just like
that stands against her.
lifted them all up and was just like, "No, don't you dare praise me. First you shun me, now this." How she said she doesn't belong to anyone. Oh, I loved it. Oh, it was so good. Oh. Oh, I'm boring since I'm not playing Overwatch? You know, this episode has been anything but boring. I completely recommend watching it from the beginning. But it's a long one. I've been streaming for, let's see, 2 hours and 40 minutes, roughly, give or take. This episode has been the real kickoff of the story of this game.
It's your sister!
Oh my god. This person is still calling Bro. I do not have a quest active. Go to the Bitter Climb. Where is the Bitter Climb? Says it is north. Okay, so let's go here and just head north. So, Bree, what do you think could possibly happen now? Like, well, I mean, obviously our goal is now to restore Gaia and destroy Hades, but I think that was kind of obvious that we were going to have to destroy Hades at some point. I just need to head north.
Can't be too prepared.
So, do you want me to head straight there? Or maybe I could do a cauldron? If you felt like it? Get naked. Aloy, take your clothes off. Bree wants to see that rockin' body. Yeah, Aloy, what kind of panties do you wear? These are the questions that need to be answered.
Never known I might need these.
Oh, broadheads. Bree wants to take a shower. What? It's a kitty. Oh shit. Stakes are made. Oh wait, you're still alive. I 100% thought he was dead. Did it. I'm not denying you. What was that sound? Ah. I need to... I need to follow the river till about here, and then head north. Really? Just chargers here?
Get it while I can.
Woo! Gonna go save, and then I think Bree has the right idea with going to take a shower. Oops, wrong buttons. So while you're waiting, Bree, 25 minutes till your birthday starts, Shadow. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to kill that thing? It won't take long. I think I'm gonna kill this. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Red light means trouble.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! This one's out of ammo? No, it's not. And dead. Yeah, get out of here. Thank you for all the good shit. Are those horns breakable? They are. Woohoo! Ouch! Pussies. Oh, they're gonna kill me. Yep, that hurt. I saw that coming. When my first hit didn't knock it over, I knew it was gonna kill me. Will death number 3 happen? I don't know. Depends on how stupid I want to be. Although I think it's safe to say that now is quitting time so that I can start laundry and like take a shower and stuff. So I'll be back in like maybe an hour or so. I do recommend watching the stream from the beginning though. If you care at all about the story of this game, an absolute shit ton gets revealed right from the get-go. Super awesome. But I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.